And I am now off to the US yet again to try and speak to Americans, this time through the second largest podcaster in the world, whose audience is made up of exactly the people we need to persuade to convince their president to change course on tariffs against Canada. They want this lady and Alberta to just sit down and shut up. Well, here is my response to that. I will not be silent. Alberta will not be silent. We will not be pushed around and called traitors for merely having the courage to actually do something about our nation's and province's predicament, other than merely indulging in self-righteous tantrums.
It's all kind of woe is me and everybody's attacking me, but she didn't really actually address kind of the chief concern here, that there's a real political bent to what she's trying to do, right? The whole idea that she said in this interview that she asked the administration to pause tariffs during the election so it didn't help the Liberals. Now, she faced all kinds of accusations about election interference. Maybe she just thought in her own weird way that that might be one way of trying to convince Republicans or even the White House to back off on tariffs. So whatever the case, I mean, she said it and she hasn't really addressed it. I get what she's trying to do, or in her mind, maybe what she thinks she's trying to do, but I do wonder if at some point she's doing more harm than good. Honestly, I'm sure the Liberals wouldn't mind if she keeps saying things like that, because I think it does help. That she's in cahoots with Republicans or even the White House, or the idea that Pierre and Donald Trump are on the same page on a lot of things. Do you think the left really wants her to stop saying that? No, I think it's conservatives who would probably like her to stop saying that. And again, I mean, this whole approach that she takes, right, where it's, I'm going to do it my way and I don't care if it makes you mad. And then when people say, oh, well, kind of makes us mad. And it's the idea that Canadian voices are trying to make the case against the tariffs isn't inherently a bad thing. But I think Danielle Smith has allowed this narrative to get a little twisted.